Y'all some retards. I hate you all. I've been nice to you. I've given you love. I've given you hope. I've given you the things you need. But you know what? You're not making me smile. You treat me so badly. You ignore me. You treat me like garbage. I don't love you.
I have risen above.
This is painful, dickhead!
Well, I want pepperoni. 1v1.
Here's a paper towel. Here's a paper towel. Clean yourself up.
I'm about to introduce you to the bad boy section of TikTok. Okay, these are the baddest dudes out there. And this fella, I believe, may also even be in the AU Gold region of stolen valor. All right, because he's wearing army PTs in this video. And as you can see, he is one of the baddest dudes on the planet. Check this out.
So why do good girls like bad guys? I have this question for a real long time.
Oh! He puts his hand up to the screen, and suddenly he is he is transformed. His hand even transforms into a fingerless leather glove. He's wearing a classic look, a leather duster with no shirt on underneath. And he has what can only be described as the body of the Pillsbury Doughboy. Just a little tummy. He's not fat. He's just got a little tummy. He's a little white tummy. He's kind of got a tummy on him. You couldn't describe him as having anything other than a tummy. He's wearing some of the most Edward Scissorhands style pants you've ever seen. Again, some of the fingers on his gloves are missing. Only some of them, though. And he's one of the badder dudes out there. And he is jamming along to this song. But I've got some info out there that you guys haven't seen on this guy yet. This guy, again, he's gone viral. People know this guy. They don't know his name. They don't know his story. They don't know what's going on with him. First inside scoop. He didn't post that video. His girlfriend did. Here he is with his girlfriend. And as you can see, he is a man who has studied the blade. This is pure AU gold autism. I want to show you all of his photos. Every single one of them is beautiful. He's a beautiful man. Here's his Edward Scissors pants. Edward Scissor Pants, we're going to call him. Okay, Eric Martin is now Edward Scissor Pants. He is a master white belt in some sort of Taekwondo Jitsu. I don't know what, but there he is, Master Martin, Edward Scissor Pants. Here he is wearing his white belt after he became a master. He's a master of the blade, as you can see from this photo set here, where he's unsheathing his katana. But I can find no proof that he was ever in the army, outside of the fact that he seems to own a uniform. Tonight on the show, I have a live interview, no joke, with Eric Martin. It's one that you have to see to believe, and this is a show for pizza funders only. Ianator asks, I challenge this man to a sword fight, and I ain't talking the pee-pee kind, and according to Karate Kid rules, if I win, I get to live in his house. What do you say to that?
The big problem with that, though, I mean, I wouldn't really want to actually hurt anyone. I practice more in a way of life. Bushido.
Oh, shit. So basically you're saying you would fucking destroy his ass.
I have no idea.
Wow. Damn. That's how you know he's a karate master. And you're a white belt, aren't you?
No.
No? Oh, I thought I saw a picture on your Facebook of you with a white belt.
It looks like it's white, but the backside is a black bordering, because I've been doing things for so long, and I now have taken everything and put it into my own style, and to which I teach a few random people that come along.
Are you a sensei?
Yes.
You're a sensei of a dojo. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy would fucking kick your ass, Gianosaur. Okay, it has come to my attention that we've been doing a little bit of what's known as cyberbullying on this show. And I guess, I don't know, I kind of thought we were going around, we were joking. It was sort of just a goof, a gag, a funny thing to do. And I think I've actually pushed my own audience in the wrong direction because of this. I've asked them to do things that have made them sort of inhuman monsters. And as a result, I've decided I am no longer going to be a cyber bully. I'm now about positivity, and I'll tell you the incident that made it happen. A few weeks ago in the Pizza Fund, we had an interview with one of the bad boys of TikTok, Eric Martin. The guy was gracious. He was an amazing guest. We had a great interview. I think the people watching loved the interview, and I was really happy with it. He turned out to be a great guy. And then one of my listeners, this fucking weird asshole named Casper, decided to message poor Eric Martin and say some terrible, terrible things to him, awful things in a private message that I would never, ever personally endorse. But a hero came to the rescue. And that hero's name is Ruphio Pheonix. Now, tonight on the show, I'm going to introduce you to this guy, Ruphio Pheonix. He's an amazing guy, and he's making me turn over a new leaf. First, let's start with the horrific things that Casper Lund said to Eric Martin that spurred this bizarre but amazing in some ways journey, and it really has made me decide to turn over a new leaf here. Let me show you this. All right, here we go. So this is posted by Eric, and it's screenshots of a private message Casper has sent him. Casper says, "How does it feel to raise another man's baby?" And Eric is confused by this. He says, "I'm not raising her child. She co-parents with him. They aren't together." Casper says, "You told us on air it was your child. Why?" "No, you don't stop. You can't even see your kid." See, he's like saying these terrible things. I want to skip ahead a few here. He says something pretty bad. Was it the drugs? He's asking if Eric can't see his own child anymore because of drugs he was doing. Eric says, "I don't do drugs." Casper says, "I bet you did." Eric's got these very long-winded responses here, but the real point is what Casper says back to him. He says, "I bet you fucked that kid and now you can't see it no more. By the way, it's weird your girlfriend has the old boy toys all over her Facebook." And I agree, that is weird. She does have pictures of her old man all over. But Eric says, "I don't care. Have a good day. Don't message me again." But that's not where it stops. Casper keeps going. He says, "That's beta." He says, "No, you're being an indecent human being." Casper says, "No, she is. She is making a cuck out of you." It's very, very sickening to me to see this kind of behavior because it reflects poorly on me. You guys got to realize, like, if you do this shit, look, I can't control you. I understand that. I'm not your dad, and I'm not in charge of you. All right? If I thought that, then I would think, that I don't believe that somebody is responsible for their fans. And I don't like to call you guys that. You're my friends. So as a friend, could you not make me look so fucking shitty? So I've decided I'm not going to be a cyberbully anymore. And the man who inspired this in me is a man by the name of Ruphio Pheonix.
That is fucking obnoxious, disgusting, and I can't believe there's a human being that's actually doing that shit. Alright, Eric Martin, this is for you, because I 100% absolutely just saw your post. This guy, I really hope that he gets some form of karma for this shit. I need to just pin out here that when you go ahead and, bring up the past is a precursing event. I don't think I need to actually, explain what the past is, but some people are fucking retarded, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over this one real quick. The past can be something you learn from, whether it is positive or negative. For Eric Martin, I'm going to go ahead and advocate for him, as he has been a long-standing good friend, mentor, and like a brother to me. He had a child. She is no longer with him or of custody with him. He is currently seeing another long-term friend. This woman has her own life. She has her own walk of path. She chose to be very different and awkward, maybe a little weird at times. But you know what? She's still a good person. To say that this chick, Angela, is making a cuck out of Eric, you know, I gotta ask, what the fuck crawled up your asshole with this guy? Like, look, what the hell made you want to do this kind of just degrading shit on Facebook? I'm just gonna really quickly remind people that this is a thought log, and I've had enough of this toxic bullshit. Honestly, I get it. I do trolling on Call of Duty, but this is Facebook. Okay, let's go ahead and just run down the list real quick. Facebook is a network, a social media platform on the internet, whether on a laptop or a mobile device. It is intended to share moments, communicate, and talk with people, to interact, not to be a social cunt. For real. Why? What is the massive drive to bring up some old shit with some photos of Angela with other friends or exes? Who gives a shit who she was with? Who is she with now? That's where loyalty and value comes into the moral reflection of how a human being should act. What is this trash that you're putting in his direct messages? Why are you DMing him this garbage? You know what? I don't even want to hear a rebuttal. I don't want to hear an answer. Because, Eric, I'm going to 100% put this right here for you. This guy, Casper Lund. Mega faggot. Casper Lund.
Wow.
You need therapy and you need some form of karma for this. No one likes the kind of person who does that. Ever. Not in any aspect or path chosen in life. If you're hoping to change the world by doing this, I really hope you don't, because that's not going to work. That's going to make everyone hate you, discredit you. You will lose all credibility. I read this post through and through, 100%. I just checked out your fucking profile. You are a mega cuck. I'm going to call you out. You are 100% human trash. We don't need that on Facebook. We don't need that in real life. We don't need that in a video game. We don't need that to fuck anywhere. Your shit is fucked up. Don't message me. If you do, be warned that I am not a friendly person. That is potentially one of my closest friends and his girlfriend, another very close friend. You are rude. You are not a troll. You are rude. A troll does this for comedic response, not trying to be a toxic piece of fucking filth. I really gotta know where you were gonna take this, because answer me that. Direct message me. If you see this, direct a message my way, answering where the fuck you were gonna take that. Like, what was the end resolve of messaging Eric and Angela this shit? What was the fucking point? Were you really just a salty little butthurt nerd who did not get his way and get to be with this chick? I'm not gonna lie. I would have loved to be with Angela, but I'm not gonna be the one who's gonna 100% tear down someone's life or try to, bring a resurrected past to light so that some guy gets angry. You're dead to Casper Lund. You are human garbage. I won't direct you to maybe deleting your Facebook, but I will 100% tell you to fucking try to fix your brain, get on some meds, something. See a therapist or get help. You need it. This is not what society needs. Casper Lund, you've been called out. Eric, you're welcome. Angela, you are welcome. Word of the day. Don't be an asshole on Facebook. for no good reason. Go ahead and be a troll here or there. I'm a troll occasionally when I'd like to be, but I do it for comedic response. I don't do it to be an asshole. I seem like a mega faggot when I play Call of Duty and do some dumb shit for the comedic response, but I stop and I move on and I do something else. This guy probably isn't doing that. He's probably stuck in his own parents' goddamn basement doing nothing, has no life. This is the kind of human being that society does not need. You need to fix your self. Casper Lund.
Wow. Fuck, man. That gives me chills watching that. That is an infinitely quotable video. Mega faggot. I wish I was with Angela. Now we have the Ruphio Pheonix fan club. All right? And this is a great thing. And I want everybody who is hashtag Team Ruphio posting up in that chat right now telling me that you're on Team Ruphio. Are you part of the Blue Glasses gang? He's got this awesome setup, you know. He's in this blue sort of room with the microphone. He must do something. I find out he's got a YouTube channel, and I want every single one of you to subscribe to him on YouTube. In fact, I think a lot of you already have because he just hit 200 subscribers. He made a video about it on YouTube. He's known as Ruby Rocks, and that's RWBYROX. Ruby Rocks on YouTube. And also on YouTube, he made a video thanking me because I called out Casper as the result of the video he put on Facebook.
The earlier video that I launched on Facebook talking about this Casper Lund guy, in part to a viral video made by Eric Mark.
All right.
Well, I guess it's that time of the year where I now have to wear a hat. Yeah, I have to wear a hat because I've got this, you can actually see it right here. Oh my god, I've got a giant cowlick that just won't lay
I should wear a hat.
You know it's that time of the year when your hair doesn't agree with you. Yeah, it's about that time. Well, in October, where the seasons in Maine are commonly just fucking my day up. Yeah, my hair won't lay down.
This is a thought log.
I'll be right back. So, with all of the current events that have gone on Facebook, I'm just going to really quickly address this. I've just recently been contacted by the individual who runs the channel Pod Awful.
That's me,
He's
Jesse,
actually really
the greatest
been
guy.
kind of open about, how his subscriber, was being a dink. Yeah.
Being a dink.
Okay, so yeah.
This guy, everything he says is awesome.
People I know, Eric
Being
Martin,
a dink.
Harding. And I don't want to keep this going for any longer, but I do feel it would be decent and human to go and just say to the man himself, thank you for addressing that you don't approve of your subscribers going and just, destructively tearing down other people's lives because of...
And by the way, Ruphio, you are welcome.
Thank you, Pod Awful, being the guy to stand out and be willing to do something that maybe I don't really, I won't lie, I'm not big on podcasts or in general this whole TikTok thing because I just don't care. But I'll be the first to tell you that I appreciate that you're willing to encourage your following, your subscribers, and your general community of, your audience to not be dinks, and that you're willing to... He's actually shared my post here on Facebook addressing the Casper Lund, thought log, whatever. So, thank you.
He had a Q&A the other day. It is one of the best things I've ever seen in my entire life. It was everything I hoped it would be, and I unironically love every second of it.
Muppmaster asks, what is my favorite kind of pizza? I'm going to be really honest, I'm not picky, but if I had to choose one, the first thing I'm going to is a bacon chicken ranch pizza. It's the same kind of quesadilla that I get.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ruphio's favorite pizza is a chicken bacon ranch pizza. And part of the reason is because it's the same type of quesadilla he gets.
Wait, are you asking me how I say my name? Ruphio Pheonix.
Well, now, okay, hang on a second. No. No, actually, sorry, Ruphio, it's pronounced Pheonix. Okay? It's, I know you, boy. You know, I don't want to correct you, man. I mean, it's your name and everything, but it's actually pronounced Pheonix. It's spelled Pheonix. Pheonix. So if you could just get that right for me.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably not gonna show any lightsaber moves in here because it would be indoors.
All right, so he's not going to show any lightsaber moves. We'll see about that. Okay.
When did you start wearing blue glasses? Actually, that's a really good question.
Thank you.
Over the course of my life, I've been constantly changing the shading and color or different type of lenses to better find out what my eyes were best protected by due to a rare retinal anomaly that's just kind of weird. It just showed up, and it's actually one of the first citations, one of the first 17 in the last 10 years. In the last 10 years, it is one of the first citations of it in the state of Maine.
All right. I mean, there you go. What else is there to know? He wears blue glasses because he's got a very rare retinal anomaly that's one of the very few citations of it in the last 10 years.
It's hard. I don't even know how to pronunciate this. I should. It's been so long, but it's damage done by exposure to large amounts of luminescence. So if I were to go outside during the day, my eyes squint like Clint. I'm not even.
Sorry about that. Oh boy, I was drinking some water and I sucked it down the wrong pipe.
What is my favorite vape flavor? Honestly, cheesecake.
No, that's not possible. Ruphio, that's not possible. Your favorite flavor of vape cannot be cheesecake. I didn't even know they offered such a thing. I thought the flavors came in, I don't know, tobacco and cherry.
Sonic or Crash Bandicoot? Oh, that's a good one.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go with Sonic, even knowing like the only reason I'm gonna choose Sonic the Hedgehog in this one is because I'd rather play as Knuckles, and I'm weird like that. I've got somebody knocking on my door, and I'm currently live right now. I'll hit you up later, whoever it is. Shoot! Oh shit! Yo, you guys gonna have to give me a minute. Eric Martin just showed up. I thought you were working. So yeah, I guess you get to see the bad boy of TikTok over on my channel.
Holy shit!
Lived in the right state with me.
Ah! Holy cow! That is Eric Martin, the bad boy of TikTok.
Please get a saber and hit a bad boy pose. Oh, why are you gonna make me do this? I'm not good with this kind of thing, but I'll try. So.
There we go.
Fuck, man. I'm not.
I'm done. No more of that shit.
Oh, no. Hang on. Let me pause on that shot again.
So.
You're telling me you're not good at this sort of thing, and then you immediately go into the most badass pose I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't even know what you would be doing that pose for. Like, what is that? You're blocking your entire body, I guess, by doing that, assuming you can hold it, without it hitting you. It's a lightsaber, after all. It would cut them in half if they struck hard enough, I suppose. That's the bad boy of TikTok. Holy shit.
Go for it.
God damn.
He's definitely good with his low guards.
He's spun it around a lot more than Ruphio did, too.
I'm more of a mid-stance high guard.
I didn't know that about them when it comes to their saber styles. Ruphio is a bit more of a mid-stance, high guard sort of guy.
Is Eric's wife beautiful in my opinion? Yes. I think Angela is a wonderfully beautiful woman, and I've known her as a friend since I want to say about 6 years ago, or 6 or more years ago. I've known them both for quite a long time. I actually grew up with Eric. Now, is she a beautiful person, a beautiful woman? Definitely. He's lucky to have her.
I'm gonna have to.
See, that I think is an incredibly respectful and in a lot of ways beautiful answer. I don't see any problem with that one. But then things do keep going. It escalated a bit. Ruphio just got asked, Eric, would you let Angela go away with Ruphio for a weekend?
Well, I know nothing would happen, and I trust my friend. If I had to go away for a weekend, I know she's not going to do anything.
Word.
Wow. They shake hands on it. This question and answer, particularly, was so good. What is the sexiest thing you've ever seen Angela wear? Now, I don't even know if they directly addressed that to Ruphio. They might have been asking Eric. But Ruphio answers it. Well, actually, does he answer it? Let's find out. Let's hang on a second. Check this out.
Out of respect for Eric, I'm gonna go ahead and decline to answer that.
Okay. Now that seems like we just saw them shake, they trust each other. He just said how much respect he has for his friend. He'd never do anything untoward. That's the kind of answer you expect. Out of respect for my friend, I'm going to decline to answer that. Let's keep playing it.
Even knowing it really isn't anything too terribly special. It was just a dress that she wore once when I saw her over at the High Hopes at one time. It was about it.
Well, no! No! Oh man. Okay. So he says he's out of respect for his friend, he ain't gonna answer that one. And then one hesitation later, he turns to his friend, looks him in the eyes, and directly answers that question. He even says where he saw her when she was wearing it and how long ago it was.
Whose teeth would win in a fight, Eric's or Ruphio's?
Now, you'll recall, I didn't know this. I found this out after the fact, but apparently, Eric is missing his front teeth. He has no teeth. Okay?
Ooh.
I'm going to have to say you.
He's right about that one. Maybe.
Okay, well, there you go. Eric says, I'm going to say you, and Ruphio just agrees with him. Again, his friend has no front teeth, and he agrees.
Not my front teeth, is they're really, really damaged over the course of time that I was an idiot
Compared
kid.
to me? No.
Yeah, my teeth would definitely win. Have you ever fantasized about Angela?
Okay. You can't ask a man that in front of another man. Obviously, he's not going to answer that question. That is ridiculous to even... Why would you even poke that bear? I mean, just don't even do something like that. It's not right.
Do you even feel comfortable with me answering that kind of question, Eric?
Whether you have or have not isn't really an important question, is it?
I guess that's fair.
There you go. So Eric gives a very political sort of answer, whether you have or haven't. It's not really an important question. Who cares? So time to move on. Next question.
I'm going to go with yes, and I'm...
Oh, okay. Well, hang on a second. Rufio, why? You can't just... He gave you the... No!
Do you think that Eric is a proper partner for?
What are they asking?
Oh, you mean do you, so okay. What he means is, do you think, do I think that you're good for Angela, and do I think I could do better?
Don't answer this. You can choose not to read these. But here we go.
I think he's good. I think he's good for Angela in a general aspect.
Oh, in a general sort of way, yeah. Yeah, in like a general kind of way, you know? Yeah, more or less, sort of. Kind of. Yeah, no, not really. But yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Honestly would rather see, how things, go down the timeline. Like if he can pull it off and make it succeed. And
You would rather see how things go down the timeline and if he can pull it off.
only time will really tell. You guys have only been together, what, like a year, maybe less?
Oh, far less than that.
Less than a year. So
They've only been together for like a few months. Yeah, you guys have only been together for what, like no time at all? Basically meaningless? Yeah, all right, well, we'll see.
So honestly, it's too early to tell too much about that, really.
This song is very cool. It says red pill, blue pill, red pill, blue pill. Okay, and he's in the middle of his street, by the way. It's freezing cold outside. He's doing this for the fucking fans. Like, don't get it wrong. This dude put in extra effort for this. It's freezing cold out. He's in a t-shirt. He goes out to the cul-de-sac outside. All the neighbors are watching, going, it's like, boy, again, what's he up to out there? He's swinging around his light-up stick. And by the way, he is, like, good at this. I saw somebody try to make fun and say, this is like the Star Wars kid. Nuh-uh. No, he knows what he's doing with a sword here. Like, these are real moves. He might as well be Ray Park, the guy that played Darth Maul. Okay? This is, like, absolutely 100% stuntman worthy. He knows exactly what he's doing. No drops. Doesn't hit anything. It's fucking awesome, man. Okay, here we go.
Hey guys, I'm Ruby Rocks and welcome back. So, in the Q&A the other night, I know that a bunch of you had said you wanted to see me using the Ultra Sabers in action. So, a couple clips previously were just that, even though it is cold and I'm shivering and but yeah, so I know you know about Eric Martin, the bad boy of TikTok. He showed up and actually was surprised when he brought down his katana, and he was gonna, you asked him what form he practiced, if he practiced martial arts in an actual, setting. And then another question that had rolled by was, Ruphio, do you follow in a weapons training or martial form, or have you ever studied a path of the sword?
Do you see this guy? He's a fucking unit, okay? I mean, of course he follows a path of martial style. And now he's allowing, and by the way, this is a very honorable and respectful thing to do. You have to really respect somebody to allow them to use your blade.
My training started back quite some time ago. 6 years old. I've been training for quite some time now. Obviously, being that I'm 29, Western. So the more Asian culture and got into swords, katanas, naganatas, and other such.
Naganadat.
And I remember the comment, as Ruphio had mentioned, that people were curious to what his style was. And, different people he may have trained with and whatnot. One person I remember in particular that Ruphio has trained under, which was Hewards. He's purely martial arts. I believe he does some weapon training.
Jiu-jitsu with a mixture of between standardized jiu-jitsu and kempo. A little bit of mix. He kind of relinquished his teaching for kempo and moved over towards blunt hand weapons, predominantly size, nunchaku, and different grappling additives.
So this motherfucker has learned how to use size and nunchaku. He's Raphael and Michelangelo rolled into one. And he started with a bow staff. This motherfucker got Donatello blood in there too. If he is good with this sword, he's literally every Ninja Turtle rolled into one. Okay?
But needless to say, this one in particular is 1095. It's clay tempered steel. It's all the way from Longquin, China, from a store called Swords of Northshire. And I get a discount with them, and to which Ruphio here is going to showcase the blade itself.
So Ruphio takes the katana. He does a respectful bow. Now he releases it from its sheath, and he shows it to the camera.
You have to forgive me for messing some stuff up.
I'm not good with curvature.
Oh, that's fine. You're used to straight blade.
Oh yeah, big time. Especially considering that the path that I chose to follow was
The path he chose to follow. This is the movie Hot Rod.
Okinawa Fujitsu English. Fucking cold weather. But Fujitawan ninjutsu. It was a long time ago, and
So he apparently learned something called Fujitawan Ninjutsu. He's a ninja. This man is a fucking ninja. You're going to tell me he's not a ninja turtle? The man knows ninjutsu.
spent roughly about 12 to 14 years training up to a Godan, which is a 5th Dan black belt within the structure.
He's a black belt. He's a Godan. Okay? He's Gotenks. He's Gohan. He's Goku. Caleb in the chat room says Ruphio is like peeling an onion. This man has so many layers to him. It's unreal.
Really taught, hand-on, so, but it's
And
always
he strikes the
taught me
pose.
to keep the point of the blade a little bit lower because
This
it's
is
curved.
amazing.
You want to maintain your form knowing where the blade's trajectory is going to go instead of focusing on relearning the blade you're holding in case you need to pick one up out of provisional situation.
Let me turn the volume down on that, and I will pull up some free music that I'm able to play over top of this so we really get a feeling for it. Okay. So he swings his lightsaber, and this guy really knows what he's doing. This weird thing has been happening. This happened to me. This happened to several other streamers and YouTubers I know. They've put out this new feature on YouTube called Premiere. And this Premiere thing is something you can do where you upload a video and then you can premiere it live. You can live stream your new uploaded video so you and your audience can watch it together, chat about it together. It's a great idea. It really is a great idea. There's just one problem. It doesn't work all the time. And sometimes when you try to premiere a video, it shows the wrong video. And one of the videos that keeps popping up when you try to premiere a video is this weird video of clowns breakdancing. This happened to not only me and some other big streamers out there. It happened to our new friend, Ruphio Pheonix. There's been a lot of controversy over this because Ruphio got very upset when this happened to him. Let me show you a video that Ruphio uploaded. We've got a bunch of Ruphio videos here for you. Let me show you something he uploaded. It's called Why I Can't Trust Others Easy. He'll explain it better than me.
You know, guys, it's getting really hard to trust anyone anymore. You know, maybe less fortunate events in my life. I run a less fortunate channel, even though I have a really good editing skill. And sometimes some really fucking weird shit happens and you get really upset about it, you know? Last event I did was a 30-minute uploaded, pre-edited video that was then rendered and, you know, uploaded and premiered for a setting. And this popped up.
Okay, so here's a screenshot.
Yeah, no, this clown thing popped up, and I was concerned because everybody in the chat, there were a bunch of people who mentioned, why am I seeing clowns? And I honestly thought they were trolling. I thought they were fucking trolling me. I honestly didn't know what to think of it, so I just pushed it over my shoulder like, nah, they're just messing with me. Later on, somebody sent in a couple of screenshots to the HQ that I was once a part of, and I looked at them genuinely concerned, like, what the hell are they seeing? Why is this popping up? You know, I got really concerned because I thought for some odd reason my channel was sporting a content that I want to show you something real quick. Let's flash this out.
He's just trying to put out a video that expresses the ideals of Call of Duty and importance to the community of Call of Duty.
We're in the Call of Duty
and instead clowns are dancing.
Franchise as a whole, across platform and more.
Ruphio is mad about clowns. He will not tolerate that sort of disrespect on his channel, dancing clowns. And when we're telling him in the HQ, Ruphio got very, very mad about all of this.
Okay, guys, I have 3 things to say, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm really annoyed. But the first thing I want to say is, so these screenshots, I would love to see a URL as well as the channel linked to that, because I don't see a single thing there that details that that's a part of what I'm displaying, nor do I see anything to do with, my channel icon. I don't see my channel title. I don't even see a URL to follow that to prove that that's being displayed through my stream. So nah, unless that comes to light, I refuse to believe that. I will be skeptical until that is proven otherwise. Number 2, I'm genuinely really pissed because no one took this seriously. I can understand that not everybody is as heartfelt about the gaming industry or the choices to make a career profession out of gaming. I can get that, and I guess I have to accept that. But, everybody comes from a different form of conviction in their choices and how they've chosen to live their life. I'm just a little pissed off that every single conversation that went up was predominantly, the majority, the 90% of, chat, listing there was about, where do you think that, the Jews were a point of the Holocaust or blah, 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 blah. The number one thing this boils down to is that I am really upset with how Call of Duty has done all of this. I don't know what the fuck you're seeing with these clowns. Jesse, I did delete one of your chats because that was not okay. That was messed up. And this is a gaming channel, so let's not put that in the chat again. This is annoying. So I'm going to take a little bit of time from the chat. I gotta figure out what to say next. All right. Nope, there were no clowns. So I only have 2 things that I have to think about now. I have to think that somebody might have tried to overwrite or in some method maybe alter what was being displayed for visual, so what you would see. So that means somebody either messed with my account or played something over top what I was displaying, or, something's going on with that. The only other option I have is that somehow, whatever the hell went up had a similar URL. Those are the only 2 options that I can think of that may have messed up the process here. But on top of that, I want a full screenshot from your activity bar, things you can do down here on the taskbar, to the URL and different tabs open on your browser. That way I can know whether or not this is actually a thing on my channel, because I'm really about to call some bullshit. There was no clowns. There's nothing like that. So what the actual fuck are you talking about? I'm going to be 100% real with you. I'm pissed that this is actually a thing. What the hell is going on? Okay, guys. We're done. For those of you who do enjoy my content, if you want to stay subscribed, I'd appreciate it. If anybody else wants to stay subscribed, whether they do or do not, cool, whatever. I can ignore your comments. This is some superimposed garbage. That screenshot and that video clip, superimposed. That's what I've boiled this down to. Garbage. Nah, you betrayed me once, and I asked that this would never happen again. You just wanted to see me shit talk Casper Lund. If that's what your fucking YouTuber brings you into as a source of amusement, you people are no fucking better. This is why gamers typically have a better fucking sense of morals. You asked me if I thought that games could start a school shootout. Nope, I disagree. Podcasts are definitely fucked as of 2012.
We are back. We have a brand new co-host. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Most of you probably already know him, but for those who don't, this is the one and only Ruphio Pheonix, best Call of Duty YouTuber there is out there. Go ahead and say a little bit about yourself there, Ruphio. Oh, never mind.
When I play Call of Duty and do some dumb shit for the comedic response, but I stop and I move on and I do something else.
His name is Ruphio Pheonix. He's cool and fast like Sonic, but he's more into knuckles. Yeah, he's handy in a scuffle, and he's honest and upfront. Never been a social cunt. Please don't be an ass on Facebook when Ruby Rockstar hold and play shook. Rufi, oh, Rufi, oh, Rufi, oh, Rufi, oh, Rufi, oh. Yeah, I'm a roofie, that hoe.
Eric, you're welcome. Angela, you are welcome.
What'd you think of that? That was pretty good.
Beautiful. Just nice.
Does Ruphio Pheonix represent aspects of that, or does he not represent aspects?
Ruphio Pheonix represents the booby jiggles, yes.
Oh, okay.
Booby jiggles are a good thing, especially when you're a lonely gamer like me.
Hey guys,
Self-criticism.
This is Jesse, the producer, in the chat again. This is actually the chat's lighting up on this. They are wanting to hear more like straight talk, so keep it
Straight
up.
talk. Oh, about boobies and whatnot?
Yep.
Okay, keep it rolling there, Ruphio.
I am not prepared for this.
What kind of cleavage do you like? Do you like just the traditional cleavage, or are you side boob or an under boob kind of guy?
I'm just.
I personally,
I'm
all about the under boob myself.
I'm personally, I like perky. I'm weird about that. I don't know. I'm not really particular.
Oh, you like the itty bitty titty committee kind of thing.
No, I definitely would like a boob that can at least put my hand on.
You can put your hand on a small boob, Ruphio.
Yes, but I don't want a needle.
Here's a good one from Katie Zimmerman. I see her in the Chaz. She's asking, Ruphio, please rate my meat puppies. You know Katie, right?
Katie, I'm gonna be honest. I think so. Yeah, isn't she in the chat forum?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
The one with the meat puppies. So I guess we'll probably just use the standard 1 to 10 scale. There's gotta be a pair that just jumps to mind, Ruphio.
Oh god.
There's gotta be.
Look,
this is really gonna be self-degrading. This is gonna be self-degrading, but I'm gonna be 100% Bayonetta. This is so self-degrading.
Bayonetta? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
No, which of the Ruphio Pheonix fanatics?
Oh, I haven't
said a can.
No, they wanted to know.
I can't say I've been really all that.
They wanted to know if you had noticed any of the Pheonix fanatics boobs over virtual boobs. You picked virtual boobs over any of theirs.
Oh no, I totally misheard the question.
So we do have Katie's tits, by the way. If you want to.
Oh shit, Ruphio. Have a look. I was wrong. I was wrong when I said 8. Those are a 9.
You have to send them to him because I don't think he can see the stream.
All right, so this is a mechanical or a full mech serious box mod. It also has, obviously RDA on it. And RDA, the difference between a tank or a regulated device tank would be obviously okay. So yeah, this is a tank. A tank is a glass has a glass film around.
Oh, I accidentally put cage.
If you're asking me to grade, I'm going to quote you, the meat puppies, right?
The meat puppies, 9 out of 10.
That was her question. Yeah,
that's what they're saying in the chat.
Yeah, the standard 1 to 10 scale.
9 out of 10 is what they're saying in the chat. But what does Ruphio think? Does Ruphio represent this?
Ruphio represents this.
Wow. And
Ruphio represents the 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
How many aspects? All 10?
I'm no longer an ass man.
Wow. Now that is some straight talk.
All right, guys. Ruphio walks the path of a tit man.
Okay, so obviously we've talked a lot about the Me Too movement lately. This is something on a lot of people's minds. And one of the big criticisms of this whole thing is men's response to it, where they go, okay, well, what am I allowed to do? I'm afraid for, do I have to get a written consent? And women like to roll their eyes at all this sort of stuff. What about the women who lie about what happened to them? What about women who say that they were raped when it didn't happen? And the feminists will tell you that actually never happens. Well, I can tell you for a fact it does, because it happened to a good friend of mine, a fellow by the name of Ruphio Pheonix. You see, not only was Ruphio publicly accused by his ex-girlfriend that he might be raping her, but on top of that, she released what's known as revenge porn against him. Ruphio's ex-girlfriend did exactly that to him in possibly the worst way possible. He's a popular guy, so he has not only his own family to worry about when Diana Steinfeld decides to release revenge porn and claim that he raped her. No. He also has to worry about his fans. You see, everybody gets caught up in this when you do this to a guy like Ruphio Pheonix. Diana released a photo of Ruphio's flaccid penis, not only to his Facebook profile page, where he has members of his family as friends and fans as his friends. She also did this to his Facebook group, his fan club, his fan forum. And who knows where else she put it. This is just the places we know of.
Today you got a heart-to-heart. Yep, that's what you're getting. All right, so Diana Steinfeld. Number one, I want to definitely, I want to sincerely look at least in the camera and tell you, you know what, I'm sorry if you're crying. I am. But Diana Steinfeld, what Katie Linsau, a person who is in the not only fan club, the fan forum chat, posts on my wall, kind of trolling, doesn't mean that I'm gonna just go and pursue that. If that's what you're getting at here, you added me to a relationship status post. I recently confirmed. After this live stream, I'm going to be taking that off because no, a post that's made out of just a ruse from a question asked in a live broadcast of the Running with Rifles podcast show, whether I would grade Katie Linsau's boobs. It's not like I do that on an average basis.
Now, Scott,
I find that to be appalling.
Scott in the chat room says, bring up those tits for context. I didn't hang on to them, Scott. I'm sure you did. You can bring them up yourself to take a look at them, okay? I actually did not save the link.
Repulsive. While the female boobs, the memories, for every heterosexual guy out there, are something nice to look at, that doesn't mean that I just go around town and look at boobs' chest, and look at a woman's chest to grade it instantaneously. That's fucking some third world country shit. I gotta be real with you. I'm gonna be 100% with this one. We've already been in some shit. I've already, really gotten butthurt with you before. So I think at this point, the best thing I can do is just fucking, delete that shit and annoy you. Or just ignore you. Annoy. Angry. I'm trying to keep my cool here. It's really fucking obnoxious that she would just go to the extreme lengths of saying that post, I should have said, please don't make these posts, blah, blah, blah. I have a girlfriend. Well, I'm like, yeah, if I really, honestly, you just popped that onto the notifications. There was no prior questioning. There was no prior meetup. There was no real relationship qualifiers here.
Now, I just want to point out, a lot of us, and I still think to some degree that it was a bit inappropriate that he took this to a live stream on his Facebook wall, when this is something that should be in private between himself and his girlfriend, Diana. Obviously, he's sort of publicly ending their relationship here, but they had been together for a week. I mean, this was a real relationship, him and this Diana woman. And again, they've never met in real life, but they seem to have a connection.
Oh, grow the fuck up, Diana. No, of course I don't find you tedious. I find the conversation topic that somehow manages to make you really irritated
fucking tedious and aggravating because I can't just call you and talk to you. Because the vocal expression idea means that you can understand where the person is coming from easier than reading it on a fucking text message. Straight facts. I need to prove my fucking innocence here. So,
Not good.
apparently,
You don't want to hear that.
I'm going to do this live. All right, so I'm going to read to you because I don't know exactly how much of her shit she sent me. And there's a lot of fucking adult shit that would be considered indecent exposure, since she's all about that shit. Diana Steinfeld. We're going to read from where the conversation starts between you and I. If you need me to, I'll go back down the list for you. But no, there's a whole conversation here that's at least 100 messages long or more. But I'm going to read from the part where she asked me about the post earlier yesterday. And her question here was, hey, what's up with that Katie girl posting on your wall? You know, Diana, you already know who Katie Linsau is. She's in the forum chat. You're one of the people in the forum chat and in the fan club where you're posting, you know, pictures that we had, you know, a picture of me. Yeah, that you requested, even so, that I was never going to be comfortable with, but I was open and gave the shot of the benefit of the doubt that you wanted to see my penis. Okay, I'll read that quote too. I'll read that real quick because I don't want to share it to you. It doesn't look like it's being...
So, just in case you don't understand what's going on here, this is after the fact. Now, Diana has posted around a picture of Ruphio showing off his flaccid penis. And it's just a normal penis. There's nothing wrong. It's a regular penis. It's flaccid, but it's just a normal penis. He's just holding it out in front of his underwear. Obviously, I'm not going to show it to you. That would be disgusting. You guys should not be sharing this around. I told everybody, do not click that link. Unfortunately, Diana managed to take over Ruphio's fan forum, and she removed all of us as admins. So then she posted in there, and we can't remove it. She's the only admin left.
Send a picture of your penis, winky face, or... Yeah, I'm not even going to write him. I'm not
regular vanilla ass penis.
Like, are you sure? Meaning, you know, with a question mark there, because I wasn't even going to be comfortable about that. That's my reply. She says, yes, please,
regular
I'm in
vanilla
the mood,
ass penis.
From Diana Steinfeld. Replies from me was, give me 1 second. Obviously, I'm going to take a picture. If I have to send a dick pic and that's what you want, I got to take a picture. Give me a second.
Obviously.
Okay, babe. And then it goes to me, blah, 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 sent the pic, blah, blah, blah. Later down the road, she asks for me to send a video to her, which is what you saw in that link from Imager. Some garbage, Diana. You're acting like a little fucking feminazi. Just stop, okay? That's garbage.
Okay,
I will never share that kind of shit.
I have to pause it there. It did sound like you were about to say the N-word there, Ruphio. You said you said you're acting like a little feminazi. And so... I do have to point that out, but I understand you're mad. When you're mad, you're mad. You're trying to say the worst, most hurtful things possible. I get it. Well, everybody's done it.
You sent me. That's repulsive. That's garbage. You're acting like a turd, a fucking little immature child. How did you get into an internship with accounting? Oh, I'm going to get you for rape. Okay, how would I have ever even touched you? I've never met you in person. You've never said anything more other than you would want to come and visit me because you think I'm a cool guy, right? Something like that. Yeah, you said that, but we've never met. We've never even been in the same state to anyone's knowledge or mine. You've never been anywhere near me. You're currently, as from your messages to me, in New York under an internship from accounting, period. I'm in the state of Maine. All right, go ahead and explain to me how that would go. Oh, do a vid with your butt and rock hard cock, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, that's not going to be easy, as I was extremely nervous about even sending that shit, as I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert, which means I don't genuinely ever take part in that kind of shit, as it just doesn't fit what I would like to do. Do a little spin. Sends the video, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's awesome, says Diana Steinfeld. Oh, do the same thing, but with your lightsaber being waved around. My reply is, yeah, thanks, you're welcome. I don't want to bring the saber into that. That's not cool. I don't want that. Think about how many different times you've now posted the same picture of me standing with my stuff hanging out.
Damn.
For you under your request against what I would ever want, as I don't ever, normally ever, send that shit
ever. I'm very self-conscious about how I poise myself in life or in communication with others, not about the size of my dick or some shit. Honestly, if you're that childish to think that that really offends me, whatever. But no, this is enough. Diana?
See, that is the cool thing. He doesn't give a
I
shit
don't know
about
what to tell you.
she said
There's
about
an
the
entire
size of
list
his
here.
dick.
Another one of the questions you asked me
Because
was
Diana made fun of the size of his dick and the fact that he couldn't get hard a million times. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't even take down the picture. That's the craziest part about Ruphio is he didn't even take down the links she posted on his wall. He just told her she better fucking do it or else. He didn't care that his dad saw it, his mom saw it, you know, his kid. I don't know if his kid's on Facebook.
why, blah, blah, blah. Why were you
Angela
asking for,
and Eric Martin, the bad boy of TikTok, and of course Angela, you are welcome. He didn't care that they saw it, and they looked at it a bunch of times. He didn't give a shit. That's the cool thing about Ruphio. He does not care.
And did you say that you think her tits are a 10 out of 10? Honestly, why does this matter? I could have just randomly come up with a number because I don't judge a woman by their boobs so much as their character in life.
Nice.
I will probably not be getting sleep tonight. Instead, I'm probably going to be raking my fucking skull out like I was before I even got on this fucking stream.
Wow.
This shouldn't be happening. You dumb cunt. Don't act and say that you're going to attempt to pursue legal engagement for rape. We have never been in contact. We've never been in physical vicinity of each other. Fuck you. Posting pictures of things that I sent to you in confidence and then telling me I'm the fucking pig? Kill yourself. Fuck you.
Fuck
Don't act
yes.
like that. I'm glad that you can get an internship
Go off, King.
in accounting in New York. I'm happy for you, and I hope that works out for you.
Woo!
You get that job.
Tell that fucking
but
cunt.
if this shit continues, Diana, I will be ensuing legal action for character defamation, for slander, for open violation of public and privately disclosed private affairs on the internet. Yes, I'm smart as fuck. I will go through all of the possible outsources I need to be able to make sure that I take action legally and by according to law between both states and county representation. I could do this on my own without having to pay any money. Let me put that into perspective for you, Diana. Just because your father's a lawyer and you're going for accounting under an internship and he's probably footing the bill, and I have never been to college, meaning I don't require this to substantiate a business or a brand through internet content creation and monetization, potentially when that should hit, you know? I would love that to happen, but oh god, Diana. Yeah, it's about fucking time you realize that this feminazi garbage has got to die. I don't see how you could possibly be personally okay with calling me a pig when I would never share the pics that you sent me in confidence.
King.
But yeah, you can go ahead and share such a
King.
vulgar description. Not only that, you're also yourself, by posting this and sending a link, you're also violating another main thing here on Facebook by sharing indecent exposure. So let me drop this one for you, Diana. You don't want to fuck with a non-college base educated person who's only been through high school, has managed to struggle his entire life into building his own life and finding some form of dedication to something that can be productive. That way I may eventually build up to a money or monetary system. That way I can get off of SSI and move on and live my fucking life happily without people like you trying to manipulate to what they want because they're butthurt about some other woman's random post, whether it's relevant or irrelevant to any topic or founding basis. You have not only no means to do what you are doing, you act like an SJW, a social justice warrior. You are going on the whole trip trying to drop every possible thing on me, saying that it's now rape, that it went from me being just a pig and a perv, and oh, my dick just can't get hard. Have you ever realized that nervous people don't do porn and then immediately think, oh, well, I don't need Viagra because my dick can get up even when I have shame?
They don't just all
you
of a sudden
understand
say,
that concept,
well,
Diana?
hey,
You know,
I
it's
guess
kind
I
of
don't need
amusing
Viagra because I can just get it
after
up
I'd
even though I
already
have
detailed to
shame.
you in a detailed conversation with just a few words. I don't really feel comfortable with sharing my dick pics, as I'd rather get to know you as a person
understand
first. Does
that
make sense to
concept,
anyone
Diana?
else? Does anyone the fuck else have that coalesce with their brain on a relative matter?
Fuck yeah! Woo! Pizza fund only.
I will fucking go to war with this bitch.
Hell yes. World
Don't
war!
fuck with me, Diana. I may be a fucking 27-year-old male who is capable of doing YouTube videos, knowing when, some shit's going on. I'm smart enough to fix my own fucking machinery, run my own life, keep my house clean, take care of my 2 cats, as well as afford the means to assist with my son, who is currently, by better decisions, taken care of by my parents, my mother and my father. Also, he stays with his adopted stepbrother, Aiden, who in which lives with them as well, because the mother was also, again, somehow pregnant and had gave birth, and is also still considered an unfit parent. Diana Steinfeld, if you keep this shit up, and you don't delete every fucking little slanderous shit you've put on this fucking Facebook platform, on the internet, tonight. I'm sorry, it's 6:02 a.m. Oh, if you don't do this by 12 p.m., oh, we're going to fucking war. You're going to court, and I'm going to be taking legal action. Not only in that form, you are also sharing this with a massively biased and opinionated structure, meaning you're sharing it out of anger, aggression, and emotion with no objective basis and nothing to base on the facts that you propose to say are of some validity here. Meaning you're going 20 feet under, and I'm gonna fucking dig that grave before you throw you in with some fucking Molotovs. We're going to fucking war, bitch. Game time. You have until 12 p.m. to delete all of that shit.
Game
and
time.
Tell everybody in the forum and the fan club that you're fucking apologetic to them for causing them this. And on top of that, I don't want an apology from you because you are never going to get acceptance from that. You can apologize to them. You can apologize to everyone else. And yes, you know what else you can do? Oh, you can go ahead and go right the fuck to hell. Game time. You have literally 6 hours to comply with deleting all of these links, taking them down from all of the other linked categories, such as Imager, such as Facebook, the fan club on Facebook, the fan forum on Facebook, from your timeline, walls, and whatever posting categories that I will now search, find, and link. And I have categorized and cataloged at least 8 of these so far. I have an entire screenshot list as well as video screen recording that I can do with just my fucking TV. I have an entire TV recording of the entire conversation as I scroll through it of what's being displayed on my fucking TV via HDMI port. Fuck with me! I am by no means afraid of you, but goddamn, I will fucking defend my name because my reputation matters on this, and because you're a woman, you get away with shit that we get to suffer from.
Tell her, King.
Especially when it is literally you who makes the man a victim.
Tell her, King.
Guess what? Wartime, you're gonna get fucked up for this shit. I'm bringing your ass to fucking legal action, and I'm gonna take care of this as soon as I know that you haven't addressed a full delete, a full removal of all of these content sources for that picture, and the 2 pictures, the one where I'm turned around, my ass is showing everybody. That's indecent exposure, you dumb bitch. Yeah, on top of that, my dick, which was sent to you in a video format from your request, your motherfucking request. You can delete all of that and overtly apologize to them, as they hated this entire night. They fucking didn't like it. And I know I damn well didn't like it, as others have had to hear my depressive sob story about this. Bitch, you can handle this shit. You can take it all down. Diana Steinfeld, internship for accounting in the state of New York. Motherfucker, you had better hope that I'm not gonna fuck your day up in court.
So as you can see, I'm just now, I know this is a little bit boring for the audio people out there, but I'm just doing a little bit of what's known as hacking. Okay? I should take the echo off when I say okay. And I'm just going to see if I can do a couple little subroutines here, run some of the cross-reference some of the cracks I just got, and some of the account information I've already managed to pull from Diana's Gmail account. Who, Diana, you should have gotten a much better password. Let me put this up on screen so you guys can see what I'm up to here. So you should have come up with a much, much better password for what was going on here. But anyway, we are getting in there. We're going to see what we can pull up here. All right, and boom, there we go. All right, we did it. We're in. Well, that was easy. Way to go, Diana. You fucking bitch, retard, idiot. You fucked with the wrong guy. The wrong one today, homie. All right? Now let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. How's that sound, boys? All right. Sorry, I'm just trying to copy Ruphio by saying stuff like that. He sounds so cool when he says that. Let's go, boys. Interesting. So this is apparently scheduled to release. She has scheduled a post to release on Facebook, and it links back to this private YouTube account. And it's got her name on it, too. It says Diana Steinfeld. It just doesn't have her photo updated. So she must have just made this account. She must have just made this account. And there's a bunch of unlisted videos here. I don't know what these are. Should we check out what these videos are? She's just made a bunch of videos unlisted. Holy shit. Guys, we have hacked her. This is amazing. This is crazy. All right, let's see what this video is. I don't know what the hell this is. Okay, oh, here we go. What the fuck? Wait, what? What was that? Hang on a second. What was that? Let me play that again. Okay, it was just Ruphio. It was like a bunch of effects, and it's Ruphio blowing a kiss. Is that supposed to like threaten him or something? What the fuck is that? That's so stupid. Did she edit this or did Ruphio edit it? It kind of looks more like his style. What the fuck is this? It's just him blowing a kiss. Mwah. And he just blows a kiss and then it ends and there's some music.
I might have to be the new Morgan Freeman.
Okay, and then he just kind of he just walks away and kind of does a ta-da, but then it weirdly cuts to another video. Is she cutting this? Is she editing this? It just weirdly cuts to another video of Ruphio standing shirtless, and he just blows another kiss. What is this? Okay, I have no idea. What the hell is going on here? I really don't get it. And by the way, I want to apologize now. I told you guys I've been defragging this computer, trying to get it to work. I've been trying to put this on the picture-in-picture mode here. And as you can see, it's like fucking up every time I put this on the picture-in-picture mode because I'm trying to like watch along with you guys. And I guess I just need to defrag my computer again or something. I can't get this shit to work whatsoever. Let me see if I can adjust a setting on this and maybe it'll... What the hell? Oh, God. I'm so sorry, guys. That is so annoying. What is happening? It's like now the screen is blurring. What the fuck, man? Okay, whatever. I can't get this to go. Let me just play this last video for you. It's she calls it twirly. It just looks like an empty room. Twirly? What the hell does this mean? All right, let me see if I can play this for you. What the? Oh my God! No! 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 God! Don't pause it. Don't pause. Let me get rid of it. Let me get rid of it. Let me get rid of it. He just dabbed. Okay. All right. No! 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 Fuck! 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 Hang on. I got to restart my camera program here. Hang on a second. Fuck! 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 This is live. Fuck! Fuck! Diana. Fuck! Oh my God! I'm gonna get kicked off of fucking you. This fucking cunt's now fucked with me too. He twirled. Twirled. Okay, all right, camera's back. I had to restart the entire camera app. I'm so fucking sorry. To everybody out there, to Ruphio. God damn it! Fuck! I gotta defrag this thing again. Fuck, man. All of us here at Pod Awful are mourning the loss of a good friend of the show. Somebody who, you know, I'll come out and say it. I'll say it right now. Not a perfect person, but honestly, if I had to boil it down, somebody who I could consider one of my best friends, a listener of the show, a beautiful woman, a mother, a provider, a strong woman. We lost her, and she was a dear, dear friend of mine. And her name is
Diana Steinfeld.
She was a close friend of mine, and this particularly hurts because Diana was murdered. Somebody killed her. Okay?